They line the outside of the circle. Big chance. First penalty corner either side goes to UVA. Wake comes rushing. It's put down. Ezekiel scores! Off the deflection, and Virginia's on the board first. Here comes Shanahan, weaving in front. Virginia scores! And it's Annie McDonough putting Virginia on top. Fillion inserts again, put down for Ezekiels. That one's deflected in. 2-0 the early lead for Virginia. And it looked like Gill got her second. On the insert, it'll be Carter Ayers, junior from Wilmington, Delaware. It's placed down, and that one is in. Bethany Russ. We spotlighted her in the starting lineups, and the redshirt sophomore from Melbourne, Australia, has her 5th goal of the season. A look at Jen Averill, 27th season at the helm now in this Wake program, Rachel, and you can see there 3 straight titles, really almost building this program up from scratch to a national powerhouse.
Yeah, she has had the most consistent program, really, if you look at the numbers. Nothing short of astonishing what she's been able to do at Wake Forest.
Took over in 1992 for a team that had never made an NCAA tournament appearance. Reached their first tournament in '99, made 12 straight, and that includes 8 straight trips, and make your part of 9 to the national semifinals. That's just unheard of in women's field hockey. Has just had a sensational career, inducted in 2010 as well into the Hall of Fame as Grace Wallace gets a touch and immediately taken away by Wake, and well done by Fearley Boss, senior captain.
Virginia really trying to take advantage of finding some open spaces there, but Wake Forest was quick to recover. But Virginia back in control, so we'll see what they can do here. Looks like they're going to switch to the other side of the field.
So early on, what are you sensing from each side? Obviously, Wake had a push. Virginia had one early. What are you seeing from each side early?
So far, it looks to be a balanced game, so I think it's just going to come down to who can control the tempo of the game and stick to their game plan. We've talked about Virginia the past couple games. They play with the other team, and then they just have a mental lapse, and that's when they get scored on. It happened in versus Delaware. It happened versus Louisville. They let a goal go in seconds before halftime or right off the bat in the beginning of the game, and that just is a killer for your mentality.
And part of that we were talking about, maybe a result of the youth as well.
Definitely.
Wake Forest tries to counter. Up ahead they find Kelsey Gill.
There you see Amber Eccles. She just stopped that run on her own.
Yeah, played some internationally with the Dutch team in terms of in the back, so that's a position that's a little more natural for her.
Yeah, they made that adjustment recently, and she's just so athletic and long with her stick that she's able to stop the run before it happens, and is really good at keeping defenders, or keeping the offensive player in front of her.
Grashoff wheeling inside, and a kick saved by Lucas.
What a shot.
That's what Grashoff can do so many ways, but Carrera Lucas up to the task. Redshirt senior keeper. Been in a lot of big games.
She's just so skilled offensively. It looks easy, but she got that shot off so fast. Carrera Lucas did a great job of being ready and stopping that one.
And one thing we'll see too, especially off penalty corners, our coach calling her the best drag flicker in the nation. It's a unique way of shooting, but it can be really effective when you do it the way that she does.
You have to be super powerful, and you have to be able to get the shot off quickly.
Fillion hits that off Wake. The career of Grashoff at Wake has just been astounding. You look at the numbers, 58 career goals. She's one back of 3rd all-time in program history. Up there in points as well at 4th, and playing now in her 73rd career game. This is a senior class that has been so successful for Wake Forest. We talked about Megan Anderson as well. A lot of really good leadership on this Demon Deacon squad.
And that was a beautiful move by Amber Ezekiels, really pushing the ball up. 2 passes, they got the ball all the way down to the other side of the field.
A look there, Eula Grashoff. You can see year by year her development. It's as if you look at her last year, Rachel, and thought maybe she couldn't get better. She finds a way each year.
Yeah, she is really dangerous offensively. You know, Virginia's going to try to keep the ball out of her hands as much as possible, because when she does have the ball, there's not much you can do. She's really good at getting looks on goal.
And we saw she can score from anywhere. Had that dangerous shot a couple minutes ago. 10 minutes gone, first half, no score. Here in Charlottesville, number 14 Wake and number 23 Virginia. As UVA looks for something. McDonough feeding Gill. It was kicked. And Virginia earns their first penalty corner.
Virginia doing a good job early of using their speed and really pushing the ball up the field.
Virginia.
You see Greer Gill, she is really quick. Able to find the penalty corner on that one. First penalty corner of the game.
And worth noting too, Rachel, this is a Virginia team that they can be effective like many on penalty corners, but they haven't gotten many. They've been practicing how to draw more. So Anzil Filion will do the honors as the injector. They line the outside of the circle, big chance. First penalty corner either side goes to UVA. Wake comes rushing, it's put down. Ezekiel scores! Off the deflection, and Virginia's on the board first.